Do it.
Envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community.
Professor Ostergaard
So, just to fill you in the last episode, we negotiated peace. So we have two allies.
Paradigm. Perhaps a brief.
And we gotta take down the protectorate. They're kind of like a mercenary, like dictatorship, so we gotta stop them. And one of the really cool things about this game, just like I said, we have the negotiation, is you don't always have to use violence. You can use your speech skill and you can negotiate. You can use your words sometimes. But in this case, we can't use words. We gotta fight. And depending on how high your speech skill is, will determine what you can say and what you can't. I need my X-ray vision.
Design work.
Let's see how it's gonna score.
Refreshment post haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Okay, we gotta go through here.
Eyes up, hostiles. Give the word and I'll take care of it.
We're all in this together.
Okay, we can open this door. Yeah, I'm not sure how far along we are in this game, but I know it's far.
Progress. Sustain the system. Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Mentally refreshed.
Remember, all subjects prosper. Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
Alright, I need this now. Need this now. I gotta heal up too.
Got my lamps on.
Trying to push that medic. Okay, he's down. Oh.
Little pick me up for you.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Nobody around. You want to hit the broadside of the frame.
Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for him. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Here we go, we're moving up. get all the loot. Anti-poison the order better come through. Okay. We're gonna need their help.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. Craft still recharging.
Alright, what do they have over here?
Talk about a feat of industrial engineering. The skill alone. Stick close, Commander. Wouldn't want you wandering off and getting lost.
I'm not gonna get lost. Alright, we need to buy some grenades. Do we have ammo? Oh, here we go.
Caduceus not detected. Entry kindly. Get
We
from
need to buy
decline.
a lot of ammo. Some of this shock ammo. Long rounds. Some of those. Some of that. And we're good.
Caduceus not detected. Entry kindly. Get from declined.
What's wrong with this guy?
Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh.
Let's see.
Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from
You got this
one
thing.
direction or the other.
Don't envy you. Try and drink plenty of water, huh? Maybe have a lie down?
Right. I actually think this is a game you would like, Tracy.
I am the
Just because
archive's
it has,
current
like,
operator.
A good
As such,
story
I am
and it
the
has like a
bearer
lot
of
of
the
choices and stuff.
Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
Let's see. Shouldn't you be in the archive?
Like many others, the latest batch of Crabble rations disagreed with my constitution. I was compelled to find the closest loo, quickly. Sadly, 'twere outside yon secured door. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then, by all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Calcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation, I can... all right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned. You may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required. Is there a Protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather... wobbly.
Alright, I guess we gotta go back and put the key card in. Then everything should be open.
It's not just a good idea.
Okay, I guess it's not the key card. We gotta keep moving up then.
Distracted. Daydreaming on the job.
Sometimes they give you key cards. Yeah, but these protectorate guys are really bad. They have a thing called mental refreshment. Basically like brainwashing.
Caduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Organizer replacement. Greetings, Sentinel. Welcome to the Archive. I am
Capture
UNIAC,
the Archive.
the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational
So you're the
effectively.
Archive.
That is
It's
correct.
an AI.
My
That
tone
makes
and
a lot of
demeanor
sense.
are a carefully constructed complex emulation. A means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Well, that ain't good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts?
We have a large rift anomaly.
Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony?
Okay, I guess
Oversight,
because the
a
Order
means of
and Unky's
production.
Choice
What is the
has
aim
the
of your
AI.
query?
It's half like trying to sell you something, and half of it's trying to give you some
The previous
mathematical
operator,
equations.
Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year,
So this
6
AI
days
has a
ago.
split
Though
personality.
the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the
calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely
I
manner,
could just
repairs
smack
must
it,
be
right?
smacking, kicking, jostling, wiggling antennae, and the other solutions that humans routinely use for restoring mechanical function are categorically inapplicable in this case. Though must say I admire your drive. Some issues require the conspicuous application of force, such as a fractional reduction in output or descent. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the Archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount return later to
have a
All right. Wait a minute, it's saying to...
return when all required tasks have been completed.
Okay. Let's see, where's the tunnel at? archive support. Let's see. Must be this one. I think we might need to put on that hat. Oh, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, can't go all the way down there. I just gotta see what we need to access. Let's repair the thermal transfer. We need caduceus to open it. Okay, so we're doing the outside. Let's get back out there. Okay, so this is the closest objective. For the most part, we cleared out most of the enemies on this planet.
Bodies up ahead. Suggest we take a moment before running in and joining them.
Ready to take the heat off you,
All right, I'm
Commander.
cautious.
Just say when.
I have to mark it.
Contact? Oh! Hurry! Okay. That's not good. That is something you gotta watch out for. I need to switch the shotgun because it is pretty much empty. Let's try this rifle right here. Retrieve the cold storage. Okay, I'll go this way.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the Archive? Engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Free hole in the head.
like me.
Up to, but I'm not ready.
That's always saying I'm not ready in a gunfight.
Ain't much of a defense
You gotta
for
get ready.
a position like this one.
Good.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides.
Huh. These ones didn't die of exposure. It was rapid onset this freezing.
Okay,
Protector
and the
tried
lights.
to make this.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What? What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please! What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do? You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems?
That's right.
And it was in the Protectorate's possession? What does it do?
Okay,
How does it work?
let's just
Please,
get to it.
tell me everything. Truly? Why, if
That's our
that were
engineering
to enact
skills,
any
so-
additional functionality in our lab, it
You get more
might
dialogue
just be the thing
choices
we need to
based on
complete
your
our
level.
work.
How are you here?
During the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been... For a moment, I believed your effort, perhaps.
Let's
How
use our
much do you know
brilliant
about
skill.
cellular biology? Well, I suppose it won't hurt to try. My theory, based on research a compatriot did on sprats, is that they suffered osmotic cellular transformation, meaning that the chemicals from the fire suppression system have infiltrated their bodies, replacing their cytoplasm, locking their cells in place. Therefore, if I can remove those chemicals and replace them with an artificial cytoplasm, such as a heated alcohol, they will reanimate and return to normal. What do you think? Counter? No! Replace! What if I can replace the carbon and nitrogen with something inert? Something the body could then purge naturally? Why, with a bit of... Let's start...
Many are enemies, but we'll see. What is she having here? You always want to go on a computer because you can get information just in case that you can use to argue.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order trainers pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits, and with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out a sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept retribution, and I'll do so. I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
Ready to waste them. On your...
Do it.
Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Have you done it?
That's terrible!
Let me handle this.
Alright. cold storage. Somehow.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. A pugnant inspection. Go through them if necessary.
Is that? Will do.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Got my laptop. Let me know when you need a distraction.
I need one right now.
Ain't nothing there.
Oh no, we fell. That's why I always save it. But I didn't that time. It's gonna go right back where we were though. Alright, we just gotta take the 2 elevators.
Yeah.
This paradigm we serve lies on what we deserve.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Better take a gander. What kind of Johnny?
There we go.
Troublemaker approaching.
Would be a damn sight easier.
Things take time, Commander. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Alright, we're gonna take this elevator now.
Hostile spot.
That saved us a huge headache. Let's save it right here just in case.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. A pugnant expungement. Go through them if necessary.
This way. current. Don't know what's that.
Got trouble.
Heading forward.
Over here! On the head! Come at me!
Grass ready if you need a house call.
Got my lamp on an unplugged.
Uh-oh. Take cover.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Pushing. I knew this wasn't gonna be easy.
Perfection is perfect.
Convert to power. That's the conveyor. We gotta flip the switch. There it is.
Hostile spot!
There's scrutiny.
Take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with. Hey! Got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
Business opportunities.
There we go. We should just be able to take the elevator back. I'm gonna do this as fast as possible.
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
Oh, here we go. Top of the hill. Now we have 50.
Hey, don't we need to send the data brick back up to the archive?
Yeah, we do need to do that. How do you access it? I think we might have to jump across.
Let's head over.
Time to earn my commission.
There we go. Heavy gun. It's crazy because this is the first gun you really unlock to the first boss and you still get it.
The storage brick is on its way.
See it.
Exactly fighting shape at the moment.
Oh. Oh, there's uranium. That's what it was. Head up this way.
Convenient. Let's head over.
Need to equip some of the grenades. In this game, you have to move on the fly.
You'll know. Let me know when you get
The storage brick is on its way.
Disruptive influences. Got my attention.
Back in business.
Here we go, we leveled up. Let's boost our speed skill. Okay, somehow we gotta get out of here now. Predator thermal transfer.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be on the other side.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the archive? Engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever.
It's on the far end of the complex.
I've ever seen.
I know some of you guys and gals remember my Bitcoin predictions, but yeah, it went down like I said. I mean, not as far at least yet, because it takes some time, but it did actually hit that 86 that I said it would hit. Let's see. We got it far. At this point, I mean, it could go up or it could go down,
Hold
but
fire.
most likely.
This
Oh no! I just fired on the friendlies. If you do that, you're gonna mess up the faction thing. Okay, what perk am I gonna choose? I do need a hack point. I mean, we just negotiated peace. We don't want to start firing, right?
hold fire. This one looks. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape? Why? Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves, Order and
Okay.
Antis alike, scrounging for food, huddling for warmth, and desperately trying to stay alive. You poor, dangling remainder. Your brain really is frozen, isn't it? Originally, this was a subterranean network that let folks move between the critical components of the archive. But now, for us, hundreds of us have already. You're what? Regardless, you'll want. Though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you any information I have that would increase the odds of your success. May the you.
Alright. I mean, they should be able to get out of here and work
Desperate
together.
times certainly make for strange bedfellows.
It is crazy seeing them work together. Who was that big old growler over there? You stay over there. And I'm gonna go this way. There's another big growler. I am not here for the growler fight. I'm here to get this guy.
Troublemaker approach angry.
Alright, keep pushing, keep pushing. Almost there. Thermal transfer.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Liquidator!
Out go. Couldn't hit the broadside of a prayer.
Definitely need to heat up this thermal transfer. I mean, there's plenty to the ice box.
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an anti-stress field signature is present and unaccounted for.
Look alive, Commander.
That. Get some more
I'm being unruly.
brownie points.
reckon we could fix it in 2 ticks with the right tools, though.
Our engineering skill is low. There's usually always an alternative way.
Little pick me up for you. Brass raring to go.
We got a really good medic.
Got my lamps on an
Looks like a fight.
Get it? I think this thing has like shotgun shells in it. Alright, cleared it out. Should be able to fix this stuff now. Pick this one up. There we go. Flip the switch.
got my lamps on an
Practicing.
Giant frozen crab. Get out of here. is the journal saying now? Yeah, we don't need any damage with the archives, so we gotta finish this. It looks like it's working. Check. Now that both of those are done, should be able to see if we can get that information. Got these big guys over here. Go. Keep pushing it.
I'm seeing unfriendly.
Alright, they said that one was optional. That one is optional. So we can move on. It took us in that last episode like 9 hours to negotiate the peace. They better not break it. I need to load up. Everything. They don't even have any more of those. We're all out.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the Archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the Rift processing instructions.
Once processing may require the services of an external.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Nice.
Let's hit up the reactor next. I've got to see the heart of this piece.
Alright, let's equip this. voltage sniper rifle. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Okay, now we're going to the upper levels.
Daydreaming on the job?
Sometimes it'll confuse you because it'll have dots going in all directions. Because it shows the main and the side objectives. So now we can use this elevator.
What are they doing down there? Are they...
Sorry, they ready yet. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Yes, they win. You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a frame. That 1 hour?
Okay, we gotta repair the reactor first. I need to get a gun that's workable. The Zeranium ray. Computer. Saying I'm in combat. Alright, look for the red. Go down. Come on, come on, come on. It's kind of funny how you can alert enemies that aren't even in the same area.
On your command. Hit what in the where now?
Alright, let's keep moving down here. Up.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable work.
Reactor reinforcement doors sealed. Reactor turret defenses online.
Oh, okay, no, I don't want that. No backup for them.
Reactor turret defenses offline.
Alright, now they can't call for backup and no turrets and drones.
I thought the Order weren't capable of much more than sitting at a desk and calculating all day. But to build all of this...
That's
really
what they
breaks
want
the
you to
mind
think.
of what it must have took.
They're not calculating those numbers for nothing.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Status. Libra Strait. Adversary.
Ooh, this boss is a challenge. That's why I gave him the question. Uh-oh.
Prudence dictate.
Medical pack!
In all its many forms. Prudence dictates. Base individualists will always covet our abundance.
We'll put them down humanely.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Mine over here.
I need like a rocket launcher or something. There's no rocket launcher. I know our RPG will take care of him real quick. There it is.
The archive reactor has been returned to operational status. All that remains is to re-enable punch processing and disseminate the Rift processing instructions.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Let's see.
Preserve
elevator.
Now's not really the time for a chat.
I'm hitting the elevator.
Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
It's gonna be out here. Huh. Enable punch processing. Okay, so it's on the other side. This better be worth it.
Pushing my valve, Commander. Please take time, Commander. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Alright, somehow we gotta get
Back in business.
With punch card processing re-enabled.
Nope. We ain't climbing down. But maybe this could act as a lift to get things moving.
okay. Looks like we're good. Need to find a way to get lower.
Nobody around.
How did these guys even get in here?
Over here. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Alright, so that's not it. It's gonna be up here.
me know when you need it.
Trying to make that joke. Now, this is a crazy puzzle.
This place is obviously come apart since the order left. Watch yourself.
I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystem.
Let me equip some grenades.
Subsystems. Information is hard. Stimulating. Tasks complete. Reconnecting on the central interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data file. What I think is the the rifts are almost a huge amount of process, yet are amenable to organic matter.
Alright, process the rift data. Get it, guys, we did it. There we go. You better not ask us to do another test.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned,
You got
we
more
can
XP?
bring every single last bit out to make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands, purge required.
Until we sort out these shifting priorities, the archive's about as useful as a box of rocks.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
Priority control access nook. Huh. Sound like my
Okay.
idea of a good
They're
time.
gonna make me choose.
Let's check it out.
Benevolent oversight.
The dream of belonging. The allure of security and plenty. A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Overt influence. Mindless indulgence. Thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes. Be advised. Stop and consider. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Vandalism. Sabotage. You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer them all. Knew you'd come around. Priority much better. I could process your data faster than the others. Easily. The charismatic mathematician would surely oppose. Knew you'd come around. Much better. Priority recoupled. Much better. Knew you'd come around.
Priority recoupled.
Let's see. The sovereignist yellow is profitless. You mean the people who for profits, the corporations. Blue circle is the original. Oh, okay, priorities.
Think of humanity. Your oafish blundering will delay its ascendance. You are reducing the archive. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled.
All right.
Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Ah, much better. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around.
I definitely need to save it because I know this is going to be a big choice. Let me see. Okay, I see.
Knew you'd come around.
The red is sovereign. These choices yellow. And the original priority. Honestly, I prefer Anti's choice, so I'm gonna go with the yellow.
Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled.
problem with yellow.
Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Priority recoupled.
I gotta get all of them to light up.
Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around.
And this puzzle was crazy.
Priority recoupled. Ah, much better. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled. Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around. Ah, priority recoupled.
Alright, so we got yellow. I'm trying to get yellow on this one.
Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Ah, much. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around.
Okay, here we go. Got it.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged.
Thank you for choosing the Profitless priority set to address your needs. Customer loyalty is among our top 10 paramount concerns. Ready to begin processing your Rift data. Just awaiting your approval. You being the boss and all. Should we get on with this then?
Commander, the archive will melt down if we don't restore thermal transfer before trying to process the Rift data. What would destroying the archive even achieve? other than making enemies of our own allies. Good choice.
Alright, damn, we gotta go, really. Come on. Let's go. Back to that spot. Finish that little puzzle. There's no sense in doing all that if it's just gonna blow up. We gotta fix this.
Wait! Do not shoot! It's not one of ours. Watch yourself!
Yeah, I guess they don't know about this. Yeah. Okay, I can fast travel up there. That's way better. Then we can fast travel back. Let's keep moving through here. Already hit that switch. Should be
Reading
good.
that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the Archive's temperature flow. Now my Crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the Archive and the Crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the Crabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
Let me handle this.
Yeah, we cleared out that room. Oh, okay, we just gotta use the terminal.
I see an unfriendly soldier. Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Could hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at.
There we go. Got the valve release.
We're gonna need a fuse to activate this. Could find it nearby if we're lucky.
I think I already had one on here. Flip the switch again.
Should do
Hopefully
it.
that does it.
All that's left now is to activate the system.
Restore power to the facility.
Thermal transfer is fully
There
operational.
we go.
Now when I process your data, I won't have time.
Thank God for fast travel. Now we're right back in there. super excited about playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Everybody says it's just so good. I know we played 5 before.
Should we get on with this then? Commencing the processing process. Should be done in 2 shakes of a Raptidon sale. In the meantime, I have an important topic. Future business. What's next for my processing queue? You know, with the right marketing plan, we could get more people on board this whole universal equation business. Maybe even contract out the work while we focus on leveraging it. Put the understanding we gain of the inner workings of the universe to our advantage. You realize you answered a question with a there is so much revenue left to wring out of consumers. The Rift data processing you requested is complete. Results provided. My previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but produced a mess of flaws. Your data, being more comprehensive, generated a solution with a near absolute certainty. The Protectorate wasn't even half that. Thus modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this here data has a high likelihood of success. Now, as a bonus for your help, I have restored the lift to Spiriton. Your allies await you outside. Now, in usefuler news, the last display case of the entryway is now open. Until...
Unless you're eager to explore more of Cloister, we should head back to the ship. See where the data leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get back to
Suppose
the
you're right.
ship. Nice. Can level up our leadership. That helps our teammates.
It was my understanding that you were supposed to admit our forces via Spiriton. Well, no matter. Clearly you are one who prefers a challenge. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Hello. Well, time is money. Money is time. Let's get things rolling, yes? You know, with the right marketing plan, we could get more people on board this whole universal equation business.
Oh, that doesn't seem right. But the plan does not allow for mistakes. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Okay, let's put this armor on. Alright, I guess we're gonna go against them now, or we're going back to our ship. Okay, we gotta find a suitable robot for Auntie. Fast travel. Let's see, where do we park our ship at? Right here. Get back to the landing pad. It's been fun, but I'm glad to wrap this one up. There's a lot of tedious stuff, but it's still a lot of fun though.
This unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to that is a correct assessment, Commander. In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Without Auntie's choice or the Order's help, you will have to face Horizon Point's dangers alone. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death and serious injury occurring.
Okay, so we need to go to the Undisputed Claim and officially join Undisputed, and then we can go and handle Horizon Point. Okay, it's saying we gotta go to this facility, so we don't need to go into that base. We can go to Praetor, and I think it was in the middle. I could just fast travel once I get there. From what I remember, we already cleared it out. So all we gotta do is just grab what we need to grab. And then after that, she should definitely be on our side. Anything. Is this it? we just gotta bring it back.
Seize them! What?
Oh! Yeah, not too fun to that, huh?
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Blues to the rescue! Sight unseen! Someone call for a medic.
Anybody see him?
I'm right here. I'm gonna get this rocket. Alright, back to our ship. And then we just bring that robot to her. And we're good. She is gonna be ecstatic. She got this robot.
Unless it's forced work. The story of Anti-Cleo versus a known man is as valid for our ages.
I hope I'm not making a mistake by siding with her for the most part.
Any questions?
Just like our
Let's go to the head office.
the Anti-Cleo's darlings refuse to do. Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume. With
She loves her propaganda.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sports match as much as all of you basic rank and file. The Big Rift cut off baseball news from home, but our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector's watered-down rip-off pitchball, they call it.
Welcome to Head Office Tower. Again? Again?
Alright, this conversation should be interesting.
Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Finally! Splendid! Splendid! We'll ensure your reward matches the ample amount of faith I've placed in you. Nay, exceeds it. No additional hidden clauses. Honest. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing.
Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? The perfect understated threat to drive. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the Archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, our market dominance is a foregone conclusion. Yes, so much to do, and we have you to thank for making it happen. I am quite looking forward to you working for me further. As they say, time is capital, time is bits. Your burning lucre just standing there. Go!
Alright, let's pick our best gun. I mean, this one has a good amount of damage. Oh, this is 33. Alright, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready for the finale. I need to find a shop though.
A game of inches and football. Purpleberry products.
Let's sell all of our junk. I know we have a lot of it. And then we need to buy ammo and stuff. Heavy rounds. Alright.
Purpleberry product sample. There's more than one way. A killing. Why, I was just watching the latest
Quality cleaving from Huck off to the closing restricted zone. I was on the edge of my luxury 60-high expectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales.
Oh, this is the movie spot. I need to head to the train.
Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. But I digress. Just as in Tossball, we all need to put...
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find that. Can you discern its ingredients? Try the Raptidon bite today.
A body goal without an offside. Play by the rules or play to win.
You can do both. Feeling motivated? Certainly you are. Step up.
Okay, we can just fast travel to get there faster.
Trinicular. Oh, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch. Oh, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
We already watched the Ortiz video.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits.
He had a bad graph like she did. But she got her graph fixed.
Decide what its subjects get. We respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip why wait 20 years? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects.
Let's run this before the big moment. Yeah, so if I don't like the ending I have, use saves, change it.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need the energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
Is this his idea of demonstrating might? Hell of a way to do it.
Let's see, what should we say? So the Council at a coup is not actively destroying the colony. Do I have that right? Do we use our leadership skill? Probably.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
I've trained for impossible.
Once there is minimal room for error, Commander.
Alright, let's save this colony. Just look at that rift. That is something. Yeah, I got a big nose. And in these, they've been with me since the beginning.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling. There she is. Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangular.
Sucks, I got revived.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I can't imagine a worse fate than forever hanging between life and death.
Alright, sometimes they try to put flaws. They try like debuffs. There's some people who want to make the game hard. I'm not trying to do that. Need that intel. Let's keep moving forward. Somehow we gotta get up there.
This station's a never-ending mess. Good thing we've got our own rift modulating compass navigator.
Right. Exactly.
Let's not walk into that plasma face first.
Here. This way. There it is.
We're clear.
I see an unfriendly soldier.
Armed and ready.
Medkit coming your way.
go.
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen. Law, is that you? It's me, Niles. No, I look a mite different from how you remember me. Been working on my fashion sense.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening.
I need you to focus.
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the Rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive. When the rift engulfed the station.
Oh, man.
That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done... something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on ahead, but DeVries never intended
she
for us to
survived
finish
somehow.
the mission.
Wow, that's
we
crazy.
barely escaped the station before she destroyed it.
I was
So
a
she
cosmic
never
blow
intended for any
explosion.
of us to survive. Figures. Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you? Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
Oh, man.
What am I supposed to do? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn. Reckon best you can do is end this for me. So will you?
Yeah, we gotta do it.
I'm sure.
Glad we could do you this one last kindness. Rest easy now, Helen. You've earned it. Won't let no one forget your bravery.
Always knew I could count on you, Rookie. You've made a damn fine agent. Only wish I'd been there to see it. This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh? I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
Thank you for putting an end to her suffering. I know that wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one.
That's our real commander. Yeah, DeVries has to pay. Can equip. Is that? And then of course we need Big Bang, and then this one.
There's the Providence. Oh, I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder. And look there. That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
Spy, move!
Commander, you're bleeding.
Guns cocked and loaded. Troublemaker approach.
Reload.
Someone's off for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. Out of sight and on the way.
Alright, let's talk to Fritz.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. My aftermarket parts are fried.
Pull off there.
I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
And then we gotta do this again.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Oh, we did it first time.
Putting an end to her suffering. I know that wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one.
Well, the ship doesn't look at all intimidating up close. Though, I got my questions about that rover they're sending down.
Troublemaker approach.
Huh? Deserves a look.
Impressive elements.
Oh no. I don't know why I just jumped to the right like that.
Hate to ask for help, but help?
We got all the bridges
Got my
up.
lamps on an unfriendly. Got a distraction for you.
Best distraction ever. Barely doing damage.
Not getting up without help, Commander. N-ray. Exposure.
Catch me up, then we'll talk.
Alright, I just gotta sit here and heal up. I need to put on a different helmet. Something that has 80% drain on the toxicity.
Knew you had my back.
Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Hostiles.
Look alive, Commander.
Alright, let's get across this bridge. We're not gonna be
Let me know
slow.
when you need a distraction.
Where they firing at?
Rafts back in business.
Final
codes say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy. That doesn't include the main menu, right?
Alright, let's continue where I left off.
Heal! Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Ignore the enemies. Keep on moving.
This is scientist Bernard Rand.
We can save it right here and then we're good.
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander.
Get past this rift. Alright, let's go up then. Alright, nothing up here. locked. What room is this?
This is the Sovereign's office, ain't it?
Okay.
That looks to be the equation. Ain't no way that man came up with it himself.
All right. This should be the last one that gets
Now,
to the ship.
get through the chamber. And we won't expire immediately like our friend here.
With our observations in the laboratory, our projections are off by orders of magnitude. However, Monster's hypothesis was correct all along. The results of the experiment were faulty. Capture the readings.
Look alive, Commander.
Going this way. It's time to confront the Reeds and end this.
Please report to intake.
No welcoming committee? Huh. Should be simple unsealing the hangar, at least.
Alright, it's locked. Of course, there's an alternate route to a hack. Do it.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
If we ever needed our speech perk, it's gonna be very, very soon. Take one more leadership perk too. We're gonna need our teammates.
Reinforcements incoming. Finally. I was getting tired of waiting around here.
Whatever boss. Throw out it. It's gonna be insane. See what I mean? That's why I got my save. Hey. But they're fighting with us.
Back in business.
It's the presiding bishop. Looks like we got the good ending. Adelante. Alright, so looks like we made the right choice. Great playthrough. Okay, regroup with the allies.
Armed and ready.
Raph's raring to go.
The Protectorate endures.
What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
Slackwit's distracted. Go see the
If you must replace, please make a request. Displaying inventory.
Alright, just need to buy some more ammo. If he has it. Yes, he does. I'm gonna take as much as I can get.
Better get a move on before
What
this
remains of
ramshackle
Horizon
sprattle
Point
of
should
a
yield
station
much in
falls
the way of
apart.
science.
Hustle
Once
up to the
threat of
science
the rift is
Get the
neutralized.
rift. You should really go on ahead.
We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal.
We gotta find a way out of here. Lift transport. Oh, here it is. Okay, the rift modulator.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert. This now. How can I if you misplaced your access?
I'd really rather not deal with any of that. Can we try the elevator?
She's like, nope. Let's see if he'll open it.
You are trying my matriarch. Something isn't right with you. I'm sending an audience of troopers your way.
Next time, let one of us do the talking. We got incoming.
Alright, we gotta go through here. Let's just do it.
Look alive, Commander.
It wasn't gonna launch anyway.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Ready if you need a house call.
Emerald. Exposure.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Ain't nothing there. I'm seeing unfriendly sources.
Find our way out of here.
Let's get you healed.
On the way. Not quite charged yet. Practicing some battlefield medicine.
What we have here.
Time to earn my keep.
There's another one.
You might could hit the bronze combat.
You guys take them out. Yeah, this is the end for sure. We have some ammo for the bar.
Reckon we can look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option too. Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet-like. See what information we can uncover.
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment. Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard. Ah, I suppose that could be you. You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't...
See that? Instead of getting caught, we just used our words. And we got a credential pass. I don't think we can get past these other two. We did it. This looks like a boss arena, if I haven't seen one.
I was notified that you were here, though my fellow scientists seem rather confused as to why. Unsurprisingly. what exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can... So you are familiar with the work we're doing? Tell me, what do you make of our experimentations? So then you've come to the same conclusions as I. Though, you're not the one I must convince to deviate from this mess that we're in. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no proof that Rift data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan will fail completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But yes, but as I said, I fear the report. It's clear here. I hope you're able to deck.
Law, look at the size of that thing.
Accessing report. Rift Esteemed Consul. After much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. First, the modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And all of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes.
Well, we got the schematics. This report got me asking questions. If they found rifts in deep space where humanity supposedly ain't been, how did they form? It don't add up.
Yeah, see, just by talking to that one NPC,
we'll have to worry about it later. Right
we
now, we should
avoided a whole
concentrate on
boss
finding
fight.
the Consul.
That's one of my favorite things about this game. The politics of it. And we could have went in, you know, and eliminated everybody. But it's a choice. We could have
Your
even
punctuality
sided
is
against
as
the
commendable
Order
as
and
ever.
Anti's choice.
How did you fare in securing the rift modulator?
We only secure it when we kill the Consul.
Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note? When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that it proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in...
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on.
Okay. So we gotta play it cool, or we're gonna have a boss fight. Either way, it's good. I don't care.
It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down.
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I'll be damn near floored if it doesn't end in a fight.
You should take this time to prepare. Replenish your supplies. Explore your environment for any advantages. Consider what options you may have in the event negotiations fail. And if there is anything more you need to say to me or your companions,
I encourage you to divest yourself of these diversionary thoughts while you still can.
To business then. Time is capital. Time is bits.
There's nothing in this gun, so we're not taking it. There we go. Let's put on some good armor.
The distinguished presiding Bishop
We did pretty
herself
good at
is deigned to
negotiating, so we
join
might
us.
be able
What a
to,
charming surprise.
We'll solve this.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle
But now,
attire.
chat, let's go.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
It's a monarchy versus cult versus
Forming an alliance was necessary to
a
combat the
corporation.
irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do
She's
not
the cult
deserve
leader.
to lead this
It's like a
colony.
scientific cult.
Now, stand down.
It's like obsessed with
I
numbers.
will not.
Probably.
I am saving this colony from itself and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you.
Did you also claim? It's not
You
a
are
nice
less
way
a
to get
guest
a guess.
and more of an invasive species, Commander.
We gotta play it cool. We can't
One
get
that I
too,
will cull in short order.
too into it.
Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward. But your justice is not mine. How does it feel, having your very purpose change as frequently as the wind? I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists,
That
I
wasn't
thought
me,
that
that was,
perhaps having a
what's his
chaotic
name?
element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here,
Your little agent.
scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. For all your bluster, you seem more concerned with running your mouth than improving your performance in the field. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
But we did
Greater
stop
Tranquility Station was
what you were trying to
a
do.
test.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the
That's
Order
cap.
once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea
Go
what I
ahead,
intend.
enlighten me. I want him to give us the information. When you're dealing with a person with ego, you just play into their ego.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path. and I will do
But
my
the Matriarch
part
created the
as the
skip drives.
architect intended. That's the story everyone knows, yes. But surely you don't believe only one human mind is capable of inventing such a technology. In the Matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth. And in it, the very first skip drive known to humanity. She dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually
she
led to the
discovered and
manifestation
mass-produced
of
it,
rifts.
so, yeah.
But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed.
Everything happens for
And
a
believe
reason.
you me, I've no
Retrograde
intention of
philosophy.
letting you know it is the grand plan. And it is guiding humanity to its ascension. Everything
You mean
exists
destruction?
for
Look
this
at that
purpose.
portal.
Since you
I'm
took
planning
your
on going through
time
that.
scurrying about my ship, presumably rifling
was
through our
lying,
things,
but we don't wanna
I
go through
assume
that.
you also found information about the far-off rifts in untraversed space. That alone should tell you that we don't make our own circumstances. It seems they were made by the ship our matriarch found. A curiosity, isn't it? Without this discovery, we may never have
For a true
realized
leader-
the power we now
a true leader
possess
takes
with the rifts.
responsibilities for the cause they
Yes.
make. You're just a
The
coward.
great... The
Go with
only
that.
one who might be impressed by that little proverb is your handler at the Earth Directorate. How unfortunate that they aren't around to hear it. Now, as fascinating as your pseudo-intellectual musings have been to witness, I've reached my limit.
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you might want to reconsider.
It's your time that's running out, not mine.
Oh, yes,
so go
it
on.
is.
Tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign,
Keeping the
was
conversation
wrong.
going. His
This
plan
was
will kill
originally
millions of
his
innocent
plan.
people.
If it means preserving the Matriarch's legacy and the dedicated protectorate among us, yes, without question. Those who are worthy will live again. As for the others, they are no innocents. I shall not mourn any perpetrator of unsanctioned violence or treachery, and will in fact thrive in their absence.
Ain't nobody that thrives in wartime, excepting the folk who profit from it. The rest of us, we can only stomach such depravities for so long.
Hush. I was conversating with your leader here.
Don't imagine yourself a visionary, Emery. You're an ineffective administrator, an amateur marketeer, a middling megalomaniac. You have no new ideas. You're exceptional at nothing. And there's nothing wrong with that, dear. Just recognize it.
Auntie, get
If you
on
don't
his
have
head.
talent, you simply need to hire it. You've been sorely in need of outside help since the start.
Sweet, merciful architect. Well, where were we?
Auntie shook him. It's futile.
So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
Okay, I can attack at this point. I can show him how smart I am. Or I can flip it. It's tough. Because, like he said, he doesn't have any empathy. He's willing to, like, wipe out most of humanity. I feel like we should take him out. I feel like we should. But, I don't know. We'll give him the RIP report.
And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly... And now I've reached the end of my patience. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward.
I'm done with
You may
this.
try.
Let me. I have some extra parts on.
Trigger finger's still tight.
Let's get him. Enough is enough. Save the world. I need my other weapon. One second, guys. Let me get the Big Bang.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
Oh, come on, okay. Take two. It wasn't even him, it was... I need to equip it off the bat. Alright, this time we're not talking.
I will not. I am saving this. Tip greater. It was. I was able to buy the time. When the matriarch discovered.
Look alive, Commander. Perhaps back in business.
Things take time, Commander. That's a bad company.
Keep firing.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Someone's offering that to the rescue. Sight unseen.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Combat. I'm the one
Right
you need
now.
to worry
Where's he at? not destroying the planet.
Exactly up for that right now.
Oh man. Ah. Wow. Okay. So it's not him. It's his ads. Which I have to be concerned about.
I will not. I do. And what am I? You are a relic of an. I would, but now you're here. I was able to buy. Well, when the matriarch discovered the first.
But I'm not ready.
Happy to help. History. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed.
Troublemaker approach.
There we go. They probably have the best gear too. Alright, the HVT is down. HVT is down. Error.
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
No room for error for something like that. Someone will have to be the human astrogator.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this. Your antipathy towards certain death is appreciated. I did not bring tissues to dry tears. I will take the schematics back with me, and, using the processed rift data, of course, the Order will begin production of more modulators that can be operated at a safe distance.
I don't like where this is headed.
Well, now, I suppose this is goodbye, isn't it? I should say how I appreciate you helping me gain control of Arcadia, to promise you it will be a better place for all. And avoid tearing up about how this all fell to you.
Great.
Yet again, we're the saps burdened with cleaning up the mess. I wish this weren't on any one of us, but ain't got time to dwell on the more favorable outcomes. I see. Then let me be the first to thank you. You're the finest commander I've ever served with. I hope you know that.
It's been an honor working with you. But we gotta talk to... Okay, they left. This is it. Our character was pretty much dead to begin with. After this thing blew up. So... we're doing, you know, what our character to do. Save everybody. Yeah. That is crazy. Outer Worlds 10 out of 10. And we could have did it so many different ways. We could have been hostile to everybody. We could have talked that out.
Their motives or thoughts in those final moments.
Maybe, who knows, maybe even he
legends
could have
grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate, all the same. Zebulon Tran was apprehended plotting against the Protectorate and sent to mental refreshment. Reluctant to name collaborators, he was subjected to the Lathe at its highest setting. He emerged as the perfect Protectorate subject, with no memory of either Niles or his sister. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine de Vries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the Star agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. Niles remained torn about the Earth Directorate and his place in it. His victory at the reconstituted Horizon Point turned to ash in his mouth when he learned that his friend, Zebulon Tran, was captured while attempting a heist on the tomb of the Matriarch. Niles slipped away from the incognito one evening to attempt to free Zebulon from mental refreshment and make amends for the past. He was never seen or heard from again.
Oh no.
After leaving the commander's crew, Inez became racked with guilt for never following up on the plea from her friend Ortiz. She tracked down the grafting lab too late. Everyone there was long dead. Disillusioned, Inez quit Anti's choice and became listless, unsure what to do with her life. Forced to think for themselves after a lifetime of luxurious certainty, Protectorate hardliners banded together to preserve their society. Without the Order or the corporatists controlling Arcadia, they had a real chance at making a comeback. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions.
I can't believe Niles, so he didn't do that side mission. He gets stuck in mental
to no
refreshment.
one. The Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time, successfully rebranding it as a society free of corporate or government overreach. Yet, as the years passed, the Arcadians saw fewer and fewer differences between the Earth Directorate and their previous overlords. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
We did it. We did it. And the craziest thing is, it could have turned out many, many ways. Could have had different cutscenes at the end, based on us doing certain side missions and not doing other ones. We saw our friends, how they ended up. But yeah, this is one of the best games. It's got that hint of comedy.